thank you for keeping our fans involved and informed. Marietta Daily Journal, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and all the TV crews. Thank you so much for realizing how important Kennesaw State University athletics can be for the community and for the student population. Let's open it up for questions. John? Marietta Daily Journal.
This question is for Coach Dooley and Dr. Papp. With your ties to Georgia and Georgia Tech, respectively, will you be making those calls, and when can we expect the home and home series to begin?
Seriously, John, that will be the job of our athletic director. How's that for funny? Now, I have a trivia question. Our key colors are black and gold at Kennesaw State. Anybody know where they come from? The black from UGA, the gold from Georgia Tech. We look forward to having a home and home series with both of them.
For sure when it happens, it'll be a glorious day, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't, I hope I'm still around when it does happen, that's for sure.
Another question.
Let's make this one for A.D. Williams. Vaughn, the first head coach, obviously, in the team's history is always the most important. It says here on the timeline that March is an expected announcement date, and obviously that's rough, but any preliminary talks, and how long do you expect it to take?
Well, I think we want to hire a coach as quickly as possible. I do believe that we can hire a coach in the next 4 to 5 weeks. A lot of interest out there. I think our nation should be extremely proud and understand that the word on the outside world is that Kennesaw State is the place to be. And you should feel very good about that.
Yes.
This is for Vaughn Williams. With a student body of over 25,000, are there any plans to remodel the soccer stadium to accommodate all of the student body that would like to attend the opening game?
Well, we're going to play at Fifth Third Bank Stadium, and we're going to make sure that we fill that stadium to capacity. I think it's always great to have demand, and at this time we're going to play at Fifth Third Bank Stadium the way it is. There will always be plans, but we'll let the public dictate what we need to do as far as that's concerned.
Hey, my name's John from HowlingOwlSports.com, independent media. My question is, how do you plan to distribute the tickets? Because I'm expecting demand to be high, both students and alumni. So I guess Mr. Williams.
Well, this is what we're going to do. In around 5 weeks, when we hire our coach, we will be rolling out a plan, hopefully. We'll be working across campus with students, with the community. A lot of plans, a lot of things, thoughts have gone into it. And we'll go into the next 4 to 5 weeks with a way that we'll speak to everybody and get a plan together and really revise that. If you want any information, it will all start to come out in a 4 to 5 week time span. But if you want to know about tickets or you have an interest in tickets, please go to KSUOwls.com and you'll find the website there, and you can put your name in and tell if you're interested, and then we can get back to you and inform you. But it will be a very transparent process. It will be a very informative process. We will take to the streets, we will take to forums to make sure everybody understands how those things are going to be done.
Have we talked to the NCAA about probation period until we're eligible for FCS playoffs? Or anyone?
Well, we were waiting to get football first before we talked to NCAA about anything. we will get on the phone immediately and start talking about those things. Like I said, there are some immediate things that need to be done. We need to find a conference to play in, play football in, and we need to hire a football coach. It's an exciting time. I think the hard work is behind us. I think the fun work is ahead of us.
Doug, AJC.
This is for Coach Dooley or for Vaughn. Does he have right of first refusal on being coach?
I asked Coach 5 times.
I lip read, he said no. Any more immediate questions?
I'm here to help, not to handicap. So
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm from the Sentinel. This is for Mr. Williams. How many scholarships do you plan on offering in the first year versus walk-ons? Like the ratio?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the coach in. We have a preliminary in our business plan that was submitted to the Board of Regents, a plan that discusses how we would systematically go through scholarships as time plays out. But I always believe that you need to get the leader in the room. And so when we get the head coach in the room and knowing what we can do in the state of Georgia and how we're going to recruit will dictate how we move forward with that. But there'll be opportunity for a lot more young people to get good education, a great education, and play on the gridiron.
I mean, is there any chance that y'all would go to the Pioneer League, the non-scholarship football, for the first couple of years while you kind of get your feet under?
I like to say you never take away possibility, but that's not our intent. Our intent is to play in a scholarship league. That's why we did it. That's why our fans won. Right, fans? Yeah. So that's what we intend to do.
I've been around this university a long, long time, and this has always been a school that's been an advocate of female sports. Obviously, one of the big sticking points with this is the Title IX, trying to add women's sports. Where are we on that? How many sports? When? Which ones?
In our plan, in our business plan, we talk about the possibility of what sports that could be. They range in 4 different sports. We will not determine what those sports will be at this time. In the fall, we will start to really significantly go over our strategic plan and start really investigating full out of what we need to do. I think the whole thing here is we want to do it right, and we want to do it the best way possible. This is to enhance opportunities, not to just do something to do something. So that's not what Kennesaw State stands for, and we plan on doing it the right way.
Let me add a little bit on that. I saw a sign over there. I think someone hold up your sign. There you go. Lax loves football. There's our women's lacrosse team, which is starting intercollegiate play this spring.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot more questions in the one-on-ones back at the tables a little bit later. A special note of thanks to Dickey Broadcasting and 680 The Fan back there with Chuck and Chernoff going live, giving away. Now, David Dickey and his staff have been a huge help in leading up to today's event, and we certainly thank them and thank Chuck and Chernoff's show for coming on out to the university. Anybody who comes to this university who's not been here before is wowed because of the people. One person came up to me one day and said, you know, I stopped to look at the map. I didn't know where I was on campus. And I stood there just a little bit long. And 2 people came up and asked if they could help. Said something I did not expect. But it's a friendly school, and a great institution just gets even greater. Let's bring back Vaughn and Rosalind to get the party continued.
Hold on, Rosalind. Okay, come here, Rosalind. Okay, this is a call to action, everybody, okay? When you do something, when the national anthem plays, you get up, you know what you need to do. When the fight song starts to play, I tell you, 5 years from now, 2015, we will have 10,000 people in that stadium understanding what it needs to be done. Okay? So we're going to stand up. Let's go. Let's go. It's our time. It's our